Well, it was all a big story that wrapped into one. About, my goodness, 20 years ago, I was 65 pound heavier. I needed to lose weight. I didn't know I'd lose a lot of weight, but I did that by just taking the fat out of food. So I was having, carbohydrates, but very little fat, and I was having big portions. I felt full up, and I was losing weight, and it worked. And then I got a bit bored of it, and I wanted to make it more interesting in flavour. So I came up with a concept that were recipes that really tasted good. So my first cookbook was all about really the recipes I had to lose weight. Since then I've written 6. But the first cookbook I really had in mind for a long time. And then when I lost the weight, I went into modelling. And I went into modelling, I probably never would have gone into modelling if I was always thin. But I thought, well, I'm probably going to put all the weight back on. I may as well do something with it now because it's not going to last. So I went into it and it was lasting. And then while I was there modelling, I noticed all models have to eat well. They can say they eat what they want, they can't. It's an industry, you've got to look good and you've got to have a good diet. So my food really was what was keeping me modelling, eating well, and I was able to work. So when I kind of did that for about 3-4 years, I just wanted to share my passion of food. It had developed so far and I wanted to go out there and showcase to people healthy food can taste good. And there's a reason we don't see it very often. Culinary schools do not teach about nutrition or how to lighten food up or how to give ideas and not use oils and butters and creams. So there's not many people doing it. So that's really what I feel my passion is, to show people it can be done, it can be done well. Well, it's what we do on average. So if you are really pretty good and you take the fat out your food Monday to Friday, it doesn't matter having some time off. So don't cut everything out all the time. But to me, my advice is Monday to Friday, no cream, no butter, no cheese, no deep frying, and not a lot of oil. All of those mean you're going to have a low-fat diet. It's very easy to follow, and you can still have big portions, and I think it works for everyone. I think Malaysian food is a fusion of really Indian, you've got Thai flavors, you've got some really good spices here, but sometimes they're smothered in a lot of oil and coconut milk. So you've got a lot that you can use. There's a lot of great ingredients. I think it would be nice to develop some recipes that enhance that. Because I love Thailand, where some of the dishes have absolutely no fat whatsoever, but bursting with flavour. I think Malaysian food could be quite similar. Yeah, Marshall Cavendish, I've just done 3 books with them. One of them was World Dining for Life, which was taking 8 countries and focusing on food from the regions. The next was Fine Dining, which was more about restaurant food and really top star hotel style food that you can make at home easily, and of course making it a healthier version. And this really is, again, another passion, healthy dining. This is what I do every day, just recipe after recipe. Every recipe's got a picture. I don't use a lot of ingredients. You can see they're just very simple, quick, 5 to 15-minute dishes, but just kind of food that I've had every day that have worked for me and hopefully can inspire people to say, you know what, I didn't need to use that much oil and it tastes just as good. That's why I'm here in Malaysia. It's exciting because we've been 2 years in development. I didn't just want to pick any ingredients from any place. I wanted to really have natural ingredients that we can use to enhance food and make it taste good. Olive oils that are from Australia, and they're really pure. It's a beautifully made product, actually more pure than when it's made in Italy, because they've got machinery that shake off the olives rather than waiting for them to drop. So it's a great point for them to be picked. Then we've got gluten-free jams that will be launched in September here in Malaysia. Again, chutneys, jams, flavors without having what's unnecessary. And then really one of my favorites are the spices. Normally if you think of spices in one packet that are ready to go, you think of maybe a tom yum goong soup or a curry, and it doesn't get much more than that. I want to develop my recipes where you literally add chicken or water, or you just add one ingredient and it's ready. I've got a great pasta sauce here, it's really good. I've done a Mediterranean style, I've done an Asian inspired, but it's not just your classics. It's got a little bit of a twist, like Chinese lettuce wraps. You just open the herbs, you don't need a lot of them to go and buy every ingredient you'll never use again. It's one packet and it's ready to go.
I came to this cooking show to, one with my friends, it's a social outing, but also to learn about healthy ways of cooking. I enjoy cooking food for myself and my family that is healthy and fun and tastes great. So I knew Daniel could cook like that, so I've just learned a few more things.
I loved it. I thought it was really good fun. I had a great time and learned lots of really healthy things. Because I actually have bought his books 12 years ago, his first 2 books, and I've used them a lot. And we're trying to get back into healthy eating. I learned healthy alternatives, that low-fat cheese is good for you, and how to cut down the calories in our Malaysian diets.
Well, out of interest, and I want to see how we can eat healthily, and also to learn some new way of cooking. I learned that healthy food can also be delicious, and I bought a book for my daughter who is in Geelong so that she can eat healthily.